Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku for October 7th, 2024. This is my walkthrough, and you can play this Sudoku from the link in the description. Okay, let's get going. First thing first, uh, let me put down some singles. Uh, yeah, first one I see is on the uh, column 7 where 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 has been placed, but not 4. 4 here blocks these 3 cells. That leaves only this cell for 4. And now these 3 cells are left with 1, 6, and 9. So that's a triple of 1, 6, 9, which means I know the numbers that can be used for these 5 cells, which will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. Oh, I didn't realize his neck is single. Oh, so 169 will fill these 3 cells. So these 5 cells can only use 2, 3, 5, 7, 8. And this cell is actually blocked by 2, 3, 5, 8. I just noticed that. So just gonna put it down before I forget. And so back to this 169. Here's 9 and here's another 9. So these two cannot be 9. Makes this cell 9. Okay. And going down here in box 7, I can place 8 here because this 8 blocks here, this 8 blocks here. 1. Let me make sure if I have 1, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 3, 5, 6. So, this column is missing 1, 3, 5, 6, and because of 1, 6 here, this can only be 3 or 5. Yeah, it's. I should mark this, but I don't think it's gonna help right away. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So 2, 5, 6, 7. It's just a personal preference. So it's probably better to mark it. By the way. So let's move on. So this column is missing 3, 6, 7, 9. 3, 6, 7, 9. And that's right? Yeah. And this cell is blocked by 3 and 9. And this cell is also blocked by 3 and 9. So actually, that gives me 6, 7 double. That means I cannot use 6 and 7 for these 2 cells. That gives me 3, 9 double. And I wouldn't have that double unless I use this 6, 7 double because it's not blocked by most of them. And could that be all I have? Yeah, there isn't too much help in this one. So let's move on. So skipping all the difficult part, going straight to the useful part. Sorry. So let's look at this row, particularly this cell. So this column, this row is missing 2, 5, 6, 7, and this 2, 5, 6, 7, and this cell is blocked by 2 and 7. So that gives me 5 and 6 here. And yeah, finding this is probably the most difficult part of today's puzzle. So, and looking at this cell, it's blocked by 1, 2, 3, 4. Can be 5. Can be 6. And it's blocked by 7, 8, and 9. So this can only be 5 or 6. So now I have 5, 6 double in here. That means I cannot use 5 and 6 in these other cells in the same box. That eliminates 6 from this cell. That gives me 7. And now that gives me 6 here. That eliminated 6 from this cell, gives me 1. And now this is 6. Okay. Yeah. And I think I can make use of this 5, 6 double a little bit more. So these 4 cells is 3, 4, 8, 9. 3, 4, 8, 9. I don't think I'm skipping some part. So let's go back. 3, 4, 8, 9. 3 and 8 blocks here. 4 and 9 blocks here. This one is blocked only by 9. Yeah, I think I'm missing something. Let's see. 1, 2, 6, 9. 1, 3, 5, 6. 1. Oh, 1 here blocks these 2. This one blocks here, so 1 comes in here. 2, 4, 7. These 3 cells will be 2, 4, 7. Here's 4. That blocks these 2 cells and gives me 4 here. Now I have 9 here. 3 here. 8 here. 4 here. And 9 here. Okay, and I still have a lot to go. Oh, 7 is here, so this is actually 2, and this is 7, sorry. 3, 5, 8, fill these 3. 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6. Yeah. This column is missing 2, 5, 6. And 2 here blocks this cell. 2 here blocks this cell. So this is the only cell I can put 2. And so this will either be 5 or 6. And 3, 5, 6. Not so lucky with that. Let's move on. 1, 5, 6. 3, 5, 8. And 9 here blocks these 2. This 9 blocks here. 9 here blocks this cell. That gives me 9 here. This 9 blocks here. This 9 blocks here. This 9 blocks here. That gives me 9 here. Uh, one, 1, 3, 6, 7. 1, 2, 6. Uh, 1, 2, 6. Hmm? 1, 3, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 3, 5, 6. 3, 3. Ah, okay. Um, so yeah, 3 here blocks these two. This 3 blocks here. This 3 blocks here. So 3 comes in here in box 5. This 3 blocks here. This 3 blocks here. This 3 blocks here. Gives me 3 here. 3 and the 3 gives me 3 here. And this 3 blocks here. This 3 blocks here. Gives me 3 here. This 3 blocks this cell. This 3 blocks here. Gives me 3 here. Now this box is missing only 5 and 6. 5 is here, so this becomes 6, 5, 6, and 5. And these 3 cells will be 1, 5, 6. And I think I said this was part of 3, 5 this could only be 3 or 5, so 3 has made this 5 already, and that's because it's blocked by 1 and 6. So this is 5. 1, 5, 1, 5. Oh, I should go with a 2, 8 double here. 8 here makes this a 2. That gives me 8 here. And this 8 blocks here. This 8 blocks here. This 8 blocks here. This 8 blocks here gives me 8 here. That blocks here. This 8 blocks here. This 8 blocks here gives me 8 here. What will be next? 1, 2, 6. This is here's 4 and 7. 4 here makes this cell 7, and this becomes 4. And this 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks here. That gives me 4 here. And this is 5. Here's 1, 7, 2, and 6. This is 2 and 6 too. Here's 1 and 5. Here's 1, 6, 7. 1, 5, 6. Oh, I guess I have to use this 2, 6. Oh, actually, yeah, I still don't have 5 on this column. Here's 5 blocking this cell. Here's 5 blocking this cell. Here's 5 blocking this cell. That gives me, no, it doesn't. Sorry. Oh my, sorry. 1, 2, 6, 7. Yeah. I should look at 7. 7 is here. 7 is here. 7 is here. So this is the only cell I can use 7. And that is a 1 and a 6. 1, 2, 6. 2, 6, 2, 6. Okay, why not? 2, 6. Oh, okay. So these are 1, 2, 6, and 1, 1 blocks these 2 cells, gives me 1 here. These two are 2 and 6. Well, I don't have to do that. 1 blocks this cell, gives me 6 and 1. Now I have 1 here, that gives me 6 here, and this one is 2 now, and this this was 2 6 double, so this 2 gives me 6 and 2 and 6 and 2. One blocks here, gives me 1 here, which gives me 1 here, 7 here, 7, 5, 5, and 6. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I must admit it was kind of ugly, so I thank you even more. Well, have a good one.